the speech of our member, I would like to introduce a very special part that comes from our guest speaker, Marion. She comes from Canada and now she would like to share her own story at our meeting yesterday.
Marion.
Have you ever wished that you had, like the perfect line? Like you were like the catchy line, the one that, will get you out of any embarrassing situation. The catchy line that will get your boss to just shut up. you know what I'm talking about. You were at lunch today, you were with your colleagues, and someone was teasing you in front of everyone. It wasn't mean, but it was annoying. And you wish you had something to reply, but you froze, nothing to say. And 30 minutes after, bam, it got into your head. You should have said that. Like the catchy line that everyone would have laughed about, would be like, wow, you're so cool, you're so funny, I want to be you. And like all day in the hallway, people like, and after like they record you on video, you're invited to TV, you're so famous, you cannot leave your home anymore. Like, yeah, it never happened to me. But you can see how far it can go. Because this is what I want to introduce you today. Is one of my patients is improvisation theater. Improv, this is the little name that we give to this fun and creative activity, is actually when the story or the scene that you act in front of an audience is created at the same moment that you perform it. So everything, the characters, the action, everything is from the top of your mind. No script, just pure imagination. And the best thing of all is you can be any characters you want. You don't have to be yourself anymore. So you can choose to be like a obsessed grandmother, or like you can be like a very coward, like Nazi or something, or like a talking cockroach, guys, or you'd be like a bored cucumber in a fridge, or an annoying French girl. Oh no, that was just me. But you get the point. It's when I started improvisation 3 years ago, I couldn't have imagined myself being on a show in front of an audience because I had no specific acting skills. My jokes were not very efficient. Actually, they haven't improved yet. But that's not the point because you're never alone when you perform in front of an audience. Actually, you build a story with another performers or many other performers, and you fit yourself with the elements that they will bring in the story, and you will add something to get the story to move on. So this is actually one of the most important rules in improvisation. We call it the yes and. So it means, for example, you have two performers on the stage, and you give a situation, and the other performer has to agree to your proposition and have to add something. Let's say we make like a situation. I don't know. Can you give me an action? Kiss. What? Just give me any action in the daily life. Just to give me like something to do. What? Warm up. Okay. So, let's say we have I understand warm up. So let's say we have two performers and they're like doing an action, like jumping jumps. And I want it, like playing, I don't know. And they're like, hey, you know what? Let me throw you a loop. we should go skiing tonight. And the other would be like, yes, we should go skiing tonight, and I could try on my new bathing suit. And the other would be like, yeah, so cool. Anyway, you see how it can go down? Like everyone is adding a new information. So we were starting from skiing, and after, I don't know, like just on a bathing, like wearing bathing suit, like skiing. Now let's see what happens if you don't apply the rule. So we still have the same situation. block the story because you said no. So this is why we said
Yes,
in improvisation you always have to say yes and add a new thing to have the story to move on. So actually it looks like improvisation has no limits, but we have some rules. We have a way to organize ourselves so it doesn't look too messy. And it means also that improvisation can be learned, can be taught, can be practiced. You can improve from it. You can, I don't know, you can have deeper characters, have more color to your stories. You can learn to avoid to ask questions, to be also a better listener to what the other is bringing on the table. So a lot of people, when they start improvisation, actually their worst fear is, am I going to freeze on the stage? Am I going to fail? Actually, this is what basically you all did when you did the impromptu questions, like just before. We just gave you a line and you started like, you know, for 2 minutes to go on. But what is the worst thing that can happen is that you just fail, but it's not failing because you already would have achieved the most important. You will be on the stage, maybe challenging yourself, fighting your worst fear, and having fun with other performers. And this is why improvisation is such a great tool, because improvisation like boosts your creativity, learn you to speak in public, help you to generate new ideas quickly. Basically, this is all stuff that you need in daily lives. Thank you.